Welcome back to my channel, guys. So, in this video, I'm going to be talking about some odd things that happened in this house. So, one thing is that the lights like to flicker, which is caused by, like energy and stuff, or like a random energy source not being there and then being there again. So they do that quite often. There's times where like it'll happen really quickly, and then other times where it just like it happens on and off for like a few minutes or whatever. And then another thing that happens, I'm about to yawn. Oh my goodness. Is the TV likes to go on and off. So for every TV that we have a remote. And each TV only has one remote. Like you can only use the remote on one of the TVs. So for example, if I'm using the remote in the sunroom, the only TV that remote can control is the TV in the sunroom. So whenever like we have a TV that randomly turns on, our first thought is, okay, well, are we pressing buttons? So then we pick up the remote and we start pressing buttons, like intentionally, to see if maybe that was it. And if it is the correct remote, generally it's in a place that nothing's being touched. So, none of the buttons are being pushed or anything. I know, my dad had that experience where he was doing something in the sunroom and then he heard the room in the TV in the living room turn on and was talking or whatever. But then his remote wasn't working on that TV. So he was like, okay, well, I'm pressing buttons on this remote, not that remote. And, so that tends to happen every now and then. Then we have this closet door that likes to open by itself. Also, randomly, there's times where you'll be watching or listening to something and your video or whatever it is that you're doing will randomly pause. I think I'm psyching myself out. Either that, I'm just tired. This is why I don't like being up by myself. Because one thing that's really creepy about being here is we're in the middle of nowhere. Or not like the middle of nowhere, but like it's a lot more country and mountain and nature and stuff like that. So there's not like street lights and stuff. And outside is not lit up at all. So when you look outside at nighttime, it's nothing but dark. You cannot see anything. And the way that the curtains are in this sunroom is weird because it doesn't go from the top of the window to the bottom. There's a small, like, decorative curtain at the top, and then there's a gap. And then there's another curtain hanging underneath it that covers the rest of the window. So there's a gap from one end to the other where you could see outside. And then it's that moment where like you think you see something, so you like do a double take, but then when you look at it the second time, you don't see whatever you thought you saw. And yeah. So there's all that. I think that's everything that I've noticed so far. I mean, the only other thing I can think of is the red foxes, and I've already done a video on that. So you guys can check that out. I did a video in my October playlist about the red foxes. So if you want, you can go check that out alongside with the rest of the October videos, as I am posting a video for every day of October. And yeah, some of them have part twos, in which you would just go to my sister's channel to finish watching those. I look like I'm about to pass out. My eyelids are very heavy. I wanted to record one more video before I went to bed, and I'm yawning and I'm tired. And I believe I covered everything about this house. Not a lot happened. I just figured there was enough for me to be able to make a short video. So that's what this is. This is a short video. So the end. I'm going to go ahead and leave it off here, and I'm going to go to bed. So if you enjoy this video, leave me a like and a comment. And if you want to see other videos like this, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so that you get my videos when I upload them. And don't forget to check out the playlist October. I will leave the link to that in the description along with my sister's channel. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!